So here's my jungle wetwood fire with the wood line sloping against the crossbar here. And how I work that is, any new wetwood, I put it on and I move the wood up, and as you can see, looking at the top there, it's starting to dry out. And it's been really heavily raining here today. It's saturated really bad, and I've still got dry wood because I've done my prep. So here's some additional stuff I need to add on, and I'll show you me doing that. On this side, as you can see, it's totally dry. There's a slight bit of dampness on the outside, which is absolutely nothing, but it's been over this fire for the last 2 weeks, or multiple fires over the last 2 weeks, and it's starting to dry out really good now. So the stuff I keel's dried out, just set it to the side, and that'll be the next thing to go on my fire. You can see that one there's been burnt a bit, and I can actually feel the heat on the actual wood itself, which is a good sign. And just bring it up here a bit and against the post. Obviously thinner wood's got to dry out, so there's a nice good bit that's dried out for me, so I can set that to the side as well. That can go on my fire. This is some stuff I put on this morning. This one's an older bit. Move it up. You can see this is saturated, so just get that over there. Doesn't need to be in any particular order. There we go. There's the last bit. Just filling in the gaps, and then that helps protect against the rain. And just to show you how dry it is, so I'd say it's been on about 4 or 5 fires now. There we go. One of the things you'll find with the wood is brick hard. You can tell by the sound of it. So one bit of advice is, when it comes to splitting this, try and batten through it as much as you can, or use an axe, because it's been fire hardened on the outside. Okay, you can clearly hear that. And just to show you what I mean by how difficult it can be to get through the wood when it has been fire hardened. Very difficult. You know, that's all my strength I'm using. I'm getting nowhere because it's so hard on the outside. So what I'm saying is, batten through it, or if you have an axe, use that. But we've got perfectly dry wood on the inside there. And we can take shavings or feathers off this as well. They're slightly harder because, as I says, the wood's been fire hardened. But there you go. And they are lovely dry feathers, and it won't take you long to get a decent hatful for your next fire. Be aware that this is harder on the outer surface when it comes to doing stuff like making shavings and feathers. So your jungle wetwood fire, why don't you give this one a try?